Good morning, Saxons. Today is December 3rd. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Violet. You're watching Saxon TV. Here's what's going on in Oregon this week.
To begin, our top story today. The City of Salem has officially declared the state of emergency in response to increased activity by the Federal Immigration Enforcement Agency, ICE. City leaders took the step after mounting community concern and reports of arrests that residents described as unlawful and fear-inducing. The declaration empowers the city to work with community groups and legal aid organizations to support affected residents.
In Bend, a lithium battery sparked fire at William E. Miller Elementary School. The battery, stored inside a workshop cabinet, malfunctioned earlier this week, causing a fire. Fortunately, the school's sprinkler system activated quickly and prevented the blaze from spreading. No injuries were reported, and officials are reminding everyone to store lithium batteries safely.
A new program in Marion County is helping young people avoid violence and gang involvement. The organization Puentes has brought its Street Smart program to Marion County Juvenile Department. The program began earlier this year, focusing on mentorship, positive choices, and community support for youth in the justice system.
The holiday celebrations are beginning. The Oregon State Capitol hosted its annual tree lighting ceremony last night. If you have a chance to stop by, it's a pretty amazing display. The community events features holiday performances, seasonal music, and a visit from Santa to kick off the festive season.
A former Cascade School District teacher is facing serious allegations of sexual misconduct involving students in the early 2000s. A new $10.5 million lawsuit claims that the teacher engaged in inappropriate relationships that the district was aware of at the time.
Now let's check in with Tyson Parker for this week's sports updates.
I'm Tice Bennett.
And I'm Parker Turk.
The Oregon State Beavers got a new head coach, Jamarcus Shepard, who used to be the offensive coordinator and assistant head coach at Alabama, and looks to turn the football program around.
Last week, the Oregon Ducks defeated the Washington Huskies in a big rivalry matchup, 26-14, to end the regular season with an 11-1 record heading into the playoffs.
Today, the Portland Trailblazers play against the Cleveland Cavaliers in Cleveland at Rocket Arena at 4 p.m. You can watch the Portland Trailblazers game out on ESPN.
Winter sports is here. This week, the Saxon boys basketball team is at Barlow for their first jamboree. Today, it will start at 4 p.m. On December 5th, they will play their first game of the season against Century in a non-league opponent at 5 p.m.
The Saxon girls basketball team will play at Wilsonville for their jamboree, and it will start at 6 p.m. In addition, they will play their first game of the season against Century at Century, and the game will be starting at 7:15.
The South Salem swim team has their first meet tomorrow at the Kroc Center against McKay and North Salem. The meet will start at 4 p.m.
The South Salem wrestling team has their first meet this Saturday at McKay High School. The South Salem girls wrestling team will also have their first meet as well. That wraps it up for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for catching us up.
In an unexpected turn of events, the Gresham police are searching for Christian Miles, who they say falsely claimed his 9-month-old puppy was stolen. Detectives discovered video of Miles abusing the dog, and the animal was rescued by a community member. The dog is now safe, but police are still looking for Miles, who was seen near a local bar before disappearing.
A Salem man is facing several charges after a dangerous series of events earlier this week. The police say he intentionally set fire to a home in South Salem, then attempted to rob a woman of her car keys and assaulting her before fleeing. The incidents occurred Tuesday in Southeast Salem. Ethan S. Thorington, who has prior domestic violence conviction, was taken into custody later that day. It's time for weather. What's the forecast looking like this week?
Good morning, Saxons. I'm Leo, and this is your 5-day weather forecast. Today looks like we're going to have a cloudy and chilly day with temperatures in the high 40s and over lows dipping into the mid 30s. As we look the rest of our week, we're going to warm back up a little with daytime highs hitting 55 degrees by the weekend. But it seems most of the week is going to be rainy, so grab a jacket. On Friday, there is no school, so enjoy your 3-day break. That's it for me. Back to you, Cameron and Violet.
Thanks for the weather update.
A measure supported by Salem Mayor Chris Hoy could make it easier to clear homeless camps from public property. The proposal seeks to repeal a 2021 state law that restricts how and when people can be removed from public spaces. Supporters must gather 117,000 signatures by next summer to place initiative on the November 2026 ballot.
That wraps up today's edition of Saxon TV.